Welcome back, Dota fans, and welcome to the second game of Swaggy Dudes versus OGORKI Kizoni Nirvana China. The Serbian Pickles, I believe they're Serbian. Let me see where they're actually from. OGORKI.
Faceless Void.
Radiant team pick.
Poland, my bad. The Polish, the Polish Pickles versus the Euro Swaggers. So from Swaggy Dudes, getting right into our picks and bans, we have Faceless Void and Skywrath Mage. So Swag able to pick up the Faceless Void that they were denied early on, Ogre Magi, and Vengeful Spirit are going to be OGORKI's choices. If you're just tuning in, and we had kind of a 50-minute back and forth battle from Swaggy and OGORKI, as both teams, well, OGORKI started out with huge early game momentum with a Phantom Assassin, but then got just stopped dead in their tracks by a Tide Hunter, Tree Ant Protector, and a Death Prophet. So looking like OGORKI's trying to go with a very early game oriented strategy as well, banning out the Invoker, the Jakiro, and the Razer, whereas Tide Hunter, Panda, Brewmaster, and Viper are going to be banned by Swag. And Swag actually used Viper quite well in the first match, but now that they have Skywrath Mage and Faceless Void, I think they don't really need him. And OGORKI ban out the Puck, which was used against them. Did they have Puck before? Yeah, they did. They had Puck versus the Death Prophet, and Death Prophet is still not banned. So we could see Swag could ban her right now, or OGORKI could pick her up in the seconds to come. If you're just looking into this tournament and are unfamiliar with the format of the league, now that we are on the playoff stage, every match is a best of 3 until the finals, which is the best of 5. Swaggy Dudes ban out the Broodmother, pick up the Earthshaker, which is really interesting. So, okay. They get Broodmother out of the picture, and then they pick the hero that can counter Broodmother the best. Whatever. It's different. Anyway, OGORKI now has the ability to pick up Death Prophet if they want to. They can pick up Phantom Assassin if they want to again. Silencer is still in the pool, and there's also Pugna. So I think that they should either go with the Silencer or the Pugna pick, just to counter Earthshaker and Skywrath Mage, as well as Faceless Void's ability to initiate and escape. That's what I would do. Looks like Swaggy right now is going for a very team fight heavy lineup with the Earthshaker, the Skywrath Mage, and the Faceless Void. They're probably not going to see much action out of them before the 10th minute. And OGORKI is sitting on what they want to do. I think a Silencer pick would be good here, so they go with the Magnus. And, I mean, they could run Magnus mid against Skywrath Mage, I guess that works. But I think a Pugna pick would still be pretty good, especially against Skywrath Mage, also against Earthshaker. If Swaggy picks up a Witch Doctor, definitely go with the Pugna. If I were OGORKI.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Necrophos.
And now Swaggy actually go with the Necrophos. So, what? I've seen this before. A Necrophos, then with a, who was it? It wasn't Ogre Magi. It was some crazy combo. Oh, it was Huskar. Huskar Necrophos. I think it was Swaggy Dudes that actually did it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So I think OGORKI, pardon me, I think OGORKI should actually probably go with the Pugna. I think that'd be wise.
Reserve time.
Especially against the Skywrath Mage and the Necrophos. We have a lot of heroes on Swaggy Dudes that are very mana dependent. And we have a lot of initiation here for OGORKI, so maybe a Silencer just to counter initiate as Magnus jumps in, uses the RP, and then pulls people back with the Skewer. Follow that up with a Global Silence as everyone else just gets picked off by OGORKI's carry. who's yet to be determined. Though I still feel that either way, you can't go wrong with Pugna or Silencer. And they're gonna take their time here with this last pick. Maybe they're thinking about going for something unconventional. There's still Phoenix if they want to do it. I don't think Phoenix would be the best choice unless they can line up a perfect RP skewer into a Nova. So it's going to be Elder Titan, and Elder Titan is going to be pretty good if you can do it with the Magnus. And I think they were going for an offlaner. Magnus is actually a pretty decent offlaner with his Shockwave. He's able to get off the kills, or the last hits that he needs to get some important items. I don't really see Elder Titan doing too much work here for OGORKI unless we have someone, or we have a good initiation. Phantom Assassin going to be the final ban from Swaggy, and now OGORKI's got to think about their final ban. Not too sure about what they're going to go with here. Dipping into the last few seconds of the reserve time on this one. It's going to be a Templar Assassin, so they don't want to run a TA mid against Magnus. And there is Puck out of the picture, so I think their mid is either going to be Necrophos or Skywrath Mage. And yeah, Swaggy dudes. If I were them, I would probably go with the Silencer, just to counter pick, and he would be a strong support as well, or maybe some stunning support. Someone like a Witch Doctor who's still in the pool. Someone like I mean, heck, you could even do a Lion. I don't think that would be very good. There's still Death Prophet, though she doesn't really fit into this draft very well unless you wanted to run a Necrophos offlane or Shaker Skywrath Faceless Void top, and then a Death Prophet mid against a Magnus could work. There's also, who else would be good for stunning? There's a Dragon Knight if you wanted to run the Dragon Knight mid versus the Magnus, which would be a very interesting lineup, as well as Dragon Knight with the nice single target stun. We'll see though. Swaggy Dudes is one game away from being eliminated from this tournament. So it's really up to this last pick here. It's probably, they already have the carrier with the Void. They banned out Tidehunter, which they used last game. I don't think they're going to go for the Treant Protector that they had before. He just doesn't fit into this draft very well. Well, he does, but you need some range. Drow Ranger might be able to work. Just with someone in Faceless Void. There is no Jakiro.
Queen of Pain.
Interesting. So they go with Queen of Pain, which is going to mean either a Necrophos or an Earthshaker off. Well, they could send the Queen of Pain off lane, but now it's almost
anti-mage.
It's almost a no-brainer to pick someone like Silencer, but instead they go with the anti-mage, which is going to be their carry. I didn't think that was really necessary, but meh. So, match 2 of Swaggy Dudes versus Pickled Cucumbers Nirvana China. Waiting on our last couple people here from Swaggy. It looks like they were having connection problems earlier, and they're still having issues now with their picks, or maybe they're just AFK, who knows. But this is going to be interesting. I think the anti-mage, if he farms for long enough, should be... Actually, Wezier is taking over the anti-mage, and if that's any indication of what he was like last game, it's going to be a very aggressive early game anti-mage going right for the supports of Swaggy Dudes, and that would be pretty good against Skywrath Mage, actually. Or no, Queen of Pain. Another pause from Swag. Still issues all over the place, so like before, and take this time to introduce our players and our teams. On the side of Radiant, it's going to be OGORKI, Kazoni, Nirvana, China, the Polish Pickles, with Elms piloting our Magnus. Stand-in Wazir will be on the Anti-Mage. Infi taking on the Vengeful Spirit. Kasor will be taking over Ogre Magi, and Gassio Rex is piloting our Elder Titan. For Dire, we've got Sizz, the Epic Meme Lord, on Skywrath Mage. Rider of the Storm will be our mid Queen of Pain. Timezor is going to be our carry Necrophos. Mighty is going to be the Earthshaker, which is going to leave... Who else was it? Oh, jeez. Doesn't even say right here. Who was their last hero? Oh man, I can't even remember. Well, anyway, it's going to be Rider on the Storm mid, which is going to be mid against this Magnus, Queen of Pain. Should be okay. Unless she gets pressured very early and loses a lot of creep kills to Elms with the Shockwave, though I don't think that's actually going to happen. Oh, this lag is ridiculous. These teams have just gotta, like, I don't know what's going on. It's not the Dota 2 network, it's been fixed. So something's going on with Swag's lineup. Could be an issue here for Real Toxie. Whether or not they're able to get back into the game. It's definitely been over a minute here as we await what will happen. It's weird that they're going to give Real Toxie the Faceless Void. And it looks like the Polish, the Poles are getting a little impatient as well. Can't even call the first items. Oh. Well, looks like he's on the way. I think this is going to be an interesting match. There he is. It's going to... We have a lot of team fight on both sides, a lot of initiation as well. Needless to say, it's going to be explosive team fights, and whoever is going to get the better initiation will be able to take the game. Now, it's going to really be down to how fast Elms is able to pick up his Blink Dagger, and if the first game was any indication, he's going to have it pretty soon. Fairly good timing on it in the last game on his puck. And now, Rider on the Storm is more than likely going to go for some big item. There we go. Now, just looking down here
Thank you.
at Real Toxie, could be in a bit of trouble here as Kasor is starting to mess himself down in there. Envy, though, hiding behind. Envy is not Meme Lord, are they?
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, Envy is Meme Lord. Okay, well, anyway. Changed your name again, didn't you? Pings out from both sides, as usual. This is par for the course for both sides here. Kasor is starting sitting on the bottom rune as we have Timezor taking over top. Ward has been dropped right here
Battle begins.
by Swaggy Dudes. And we have Bounty Rune now picked up by Skywrath Mage. Ogre Magi actually gets a haste bottom. Gonna rotate mid with that. Actually gonna go top. Yeah, gonna try to get a kill off, an early kill onto Timezor, and might actually be able to score your tank bots in a spot of trouble. Now, Kasor ran up and then ran back down.
Too bad.
And now we see Rider on the Storm. Kind of trying to go in here on Elms. A little bit of trouble here is Envy's zoning out Real Toxie quite effectively. But top lane is going to be kind of hard here for Gassio Rex. Not going to have much to do except throw out the spirits when you can. He's going to do it again, I believe. Nope, just trying to get himself, but he's going to get zoned out here by these arcane bolts. Yeah, it's not going to be too happy. Not going to be very enjoyable. Now Anti-Mage, played by Wazir, the carry player for OGORKI. Not getting the farm that he needs. Actually, let's change it to that. There we go. Yeah, it's Queen of Pain that's sitting at the highest here. Not too surprising. Zoning out Elms with this Poison Touch or whatever it's called. Shadow Strike. There we go. That's the name of it. Shadow Strike from Elms, or sorry, not Elms. From Rider on the Storm. And now we see some more rotation coming in from Infi and Kasor, going right in on this offlane Faceless Void. We've seen Swaggy Dudes do the offlane Faceless Void before. It worked. And I think OGORKI realized that, and as Real Toxie is just eating his way through some trees, trying to make himself some escape routes, only has the rank 1 time leap, doesn't go very far. Kasor spots him out as Real Toxie. We have TP rotation though from Meme Lord. There's a concussive shot, followed up with the Arcane Bolt. Might be enough to get off Kasor, as Real Toxie's running on in. Nope. So failed rotation though, but did pull the Skywrath Mage away from top lane, but Gassio Rex was forced to heal bottom. Regen Rune now picked up by Elms, has the bottle as we have rotation in from Kasor. Going in, Mighty's going to pick up this Bounty Rune. Meme Lord, however, is here, running it on Kasor. Kasor able to back himself out of there, going to be quite alright. Elms now is going to face off possibly against 3 heroes as they're rotating up top. Or they might swing in from the jungle. Bottom lane, we see some action a little bit as Real Toxie still being zoned out. Now Gassio Rex is able to get the farm that he needs though, since Skywrath Mage is no longer there. Timezor, however, is sitting at 12 last hits, 9 denies, as our 3 last hits on Elder Titan, not really going to be there. Now we have rotation though, stand-in Mighty is running in. Does get the block off on Gassio Rex. Gassio Rex might have to eat his way. He's panicking, and he has nowhere to go. There's the first blood going to Timezor with the Death Pulse. And nice rotation from Swaggy Dude supports. This is what they need to make happen early to stop the momentum from being built up here. And now we just have man fighting. Real Toxie fighting in on Weaver, on Wazir. Not going to be able to do much damage though, as Wazir is just eating his mana away. And that's a problem if you're a Faceless Void standing off against a Anti-Mage. Your mana is going to go no matter what. And here's going to be another attack as we have Infi. Another blink in here. Trying to get the body block. Does not connect. Real Toxie could be in some trouble. Wazir getting plicked at by the tower. It actually might go down. There is the potion though as Real Toxie. There's a Fire Blast on Kasor now being hit by the tower. Right clicks off from Wazir as Real Toxie is going to go down. That's a huge kill for OGORKI as everyone from OGORKI makes it out alive. I thought for sure Kasor was going to fall there. But he made it out at just okay. And now Gassier Rex top. He's only level 2 though compared to level 4 on Real Toxie, and that's going to be a problem. Eventually, Elder Titan, I mean, they're in a way it's good because it gives more farm to Wezier, since so much time is being devoted to this top lane. As Timezor now, he's only level 4. He does have 21 last hits, close up to our top of the charts here, right around the Storm with 23. Anti-Mage, though, not too far behind. He's got 19, and nice shockwave, though, from Elms. Trying to get that Blink Dagger as fast as possible. Missing a couple last hits, but that's okay. It's hard to fight under the tower like that. And still nothing really to speak of here. His top lane is just getting so much pressure. And Timezor is really just getting uncontested farm. This is going to be a problem if he gets his mechanism really soon, which he should. Yeah. We'll only have the Elder Titan Spirit going after one as Timezor is diving way down underneath this tower. There's the concussive shot. It's going to connect. But Gassier Rex is so far underneath the tier 2. He's sitting at half health. He's running back into 3. This could be bad. There's the fissure. No, canceled. As Timezor is just keeping Gassier Rex at bay. While I was talking about that, though, Vengeful Spirit gets his kill off on right on the Storm mid. It's a huge kill as the supports making a lot happen. And then Elder Titan does fall again to the Necrophos, trying to make something work, but moving way too far away from tower range. Can't walk into that. There's just so much nuke damage potential from Mighty and Timezor. Just everyone is just going to kill you. As we have Wezier TPing top, it's going to be everyone's going in. There's the fissure. Infi blocked off. Gassier Rex Kesor running in. Wezier jumped way too far. He might actually fall here to Mighty if he's not careful. He has a blink up in 3 seconds. They're pinging him out though. There's a nice blink. There's ultimate on Gassier Rex. No follow-up at all. Kesor now being the target, and there's 3 down. And RP catches all 4, but Elms has no mana for anything. Just kind of RP'd for no reason. That's a 5-man wipe, actually. And that's only 6 minutes into the game. Swaggy Dudes took a huge first victory there. It only shows 4 deaths, but that was a 5-man wipe. And we see the golden experience just swing way in favor of Swag.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
As Real Toxie was not even part of that. Now he's got his level 6 with the Chronosphere. And I mean, it's only 6 minutes into the game. That kind of lead can be brought back pretty quickly, but I just feel like OGORKI went in with just basically a wish and a prayer, not really conserving their mana or having any definite strategy. They were just like, let's try to defend this, guys. Let's go all the way in. And it did not work for them. Now we have another fissure. Gassier Rex going to be the target here. Not going to be enough as they're just trying to... They're committing so much to this top tier 1 tower and making it happen. Timezor not even caring, just eating all these hits. Concussive shot out. There is the nice trap, though, from Kesor and a follow-up stun from Infi. Mighty now finally going to be the one to fall. As we get a retribution kill from OGORKI. And bottom, Wezier's got to get himself back up here. He's going probably for the, the Battle Fury, as Real Toxie is the Ring of Aquila. They're now sitting at toe-to-toe. Same experience, and probably... Net worth? Yeah, actually, okay, Anti-Mage has more net worth than Faceless Void, but not by a lot. As top of the net worth is predictably going to be Timezor on... Oh, hold that thought. Bottom just got a kill off on Anti-Mage. And that's another big victory. I'm just missing all these kills. This is terrible. Infi could be in trouble as Mighty is rotating in. Now we have so many Dire in the jungle as Rider on the Storm is running in. Now jumps in. There's a nice scream again. Gets another kill. It could be a double kill. Yes, it is a double kill for Rider on the Storm as double damage plus Sonic Wave. Elms is running in. Does not going to be able to do much of anything as Rider on the Storm still has the double damage. We're not really sure what skewers everyone back together, and there's going to be a Shadow Strike on Elms. Nice blink and scream. Scream of pain, yes. As Wezier is just trying to run behind this tower. Only has 7 seconds left on his blink, not going to make it out of there. You can run, but you can't hide, Wezier, as the Fissure finishes him off. And that is a 4-man kill again, going this time the way of Rider on the Storm, as swaggy dudes come out swinging in this second match, showing OGORKI that they're not going to go down quietly. Rider on the Storm now. Swag is not missing a beat with any of this. They have so many people farming all the time. Elm's now going to be another target. Throws out a shockwave, but it's all he can do to keep Rider on the Storm at bay, who is now sitting at 40 last hits. Timezor is just taking this jungle and top lane uncontested. As he's now going for... Yes, it's going to be the Rod of Atos. Going towards somebody, don't know who. I think it's Timezor is going to pick up that rod. Take a look at our items here. Yeah, it's going to be a Rod of Atos for Timezor, so he went straight for that, and I think that's going to do quite a bit of work against this Radiant team, as we have a lot of action going on bottom. Meme Lord stunned up. There's the follow-up from Wezier, jumps right in, but the Mystic Flare, nope, does not do any damage, as we have a creep to just tank that away. And Mighty now going to be the target. He's ignited up. Spirit runs right into him, but Real Toxie's here, uses the Chronosphere, gets 2, and it's going to be a defensive Chronosphere as he just runs away. He actually got 3 with that. Wezier on the back edge of that one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Timezor now rotating mid, has not been a part of, well, he's been part of a couple team fights, but I think it was only just 1 or 2. A lot of the kills he's got were solo kills against Elder Titan, against our Gassier Rex, who's now level 6, has gone for the Spirit and Natural Order build, which is popularized by, I believe it was PPD of Evil Geniuses. It works, but it takes a while to ramp up. And so far, I mean, now he's rotated top just to get what farm he can. We have a lot of circles coming out here from Swag as they're thinking about rotating into the jungle. Not sure how well that's going to work for them. As we have Timezor now rotating in. Gassirex could be in trouble. Timezor's going in. Now he has the Reaper's Scythe. Gassirex, it will be used, and it's not yet. Goodbye to you, Gassirex, as Timezor claims another kill. This time Elm's going to be targeted by Meme Lord and Rider on the Storm. There's the Mystic Flare. Does not do enough damage just to kill it, but Kazor now running in on Rider on the Storm. Blinks away just in time. Meme Lord now gets hit with the Mana Void. Finally, Wezier gets a kill, but we have bottom lane being pushed in by Real Toxie. Top as well. Timezor has the Rod of Atos, and I don't think OGORKI have enough staying power to really make this work for all 3 lanes. Convergence, however, on Timezor from both Infi and Kazor, as well as Wezier, who's just trying to get his farm on. But Real Toxie now has almost got a Mask of Madness, and I don't think Mask of Madness is a very good item to pick up as your first item as Void. I mean, I guess it works, but I'm just going to hate on it. When you're this far ahead, you don't want to give up the lead. I'd rather go for a survivability item as Faceless Void. Maybe pick up the drums like he had it before. Or there was a drums on Phantom Assassin. That worked out really well. As we have an excellent blink and sonic wave here from Rider on the Storm. He's going to be able to blink to safety. No return kill at all. Actually caught Elms at the edge of that sonic wave ultimate. And now we have pressure on all 3 lanes as Timezor is just going toe-to-toe with Wezier. No real backup at all to speak of. Real Toxie is just farming away bottom. Getting stronger and stronger. He's now going to have the Mask of Madness and about 100 gold. We're sitting at 2 tier 1 towers down for OGORKI. No tier 1s to speak of yet for Swaggy dudes. Now we have TP support though coming in from OGORKI top lane. Timesor could be the target here as Gassy Rex is chasing in after him. Does not have any stunts to speak of. Uses the spirits, but now Infi is rotating in. There is the stun on Timesor. Now the attacks come out, but there's yes, I Mighty with the Fissure, and then there's the huge there's the Reaper Scythe as well. Kasor now the target, and it's just 3 down now for OGORKI. I just don't know where you're going to come out of this. 10,000 gold, about 10,000 experience lead as well for swaggy dudes. Only 5 deaths, and all of those deaths have been on their supports. Timesor is 6-0. Rider on the Storm is 7-1. And now Timesor has a Mask of Madness, 1,500 gold in the bank. We'll see what he decides to go for. Probably a BKB. As we have OGORKI trying desperately to defend top. Meme Lord though is just farming away mid, getting what experience and gold he can to buy some wards. No, he's gone for the urn. As Wazir still far away, about 1,400. Still about 1,000 gold away from his Battle Fury level 9 compared to Real Toxie, who I thought was actually going to have a hard time against Wazir. Now has the Ring of Aquila, level 10. Timesor, now everyone from Swaggy Dudes going mid, have some grouping up now from OGORKI, but still, no blink on Magnus. No stun on Elder Titan. Only this Astral Spirit. No Earth Splitter. All that Gassy Rex is using, all that he has is Astral Spirit. And he's just using it, I mean, to keep off the creep wave. Now we have Rider on the Storm getting pinged out here by OGORKI. He has the haste rune. He could blink in. He has Sonic Wave at the ready. We just have so much mobility in terms of swaggy dudes. Wazir is going to be the target here. He is silenced, swapped out actually, does actually fall to the Shadow Strike. Now Rider on the Storm's in trouble. Infi falls to the right click. Kasor now being the target. Mystic Flare, there is the Reaper Scythe just to secure that kill. Ems skewers himself down the cliff. No, he does not make it! Now Elms has got to run, but he's not going to be able to escape. That's a godlike streak right now for Rider on the Storm. It's 16 minutes into the game, 5-20, and I don't think OGORKI can come back from this unless they mount a huge defense. And at this point in time, we don't even have the ultimate up on Elder Titan. There's nothing they can really do. Regen now bottled up by Rider on the Storm. It looks like Swag is going to force this to a game 3. Well played indeed. As like I said, Swag have just come out swinging. If we look at these graphs here, I have not seen a lead this big since the group stages of the ESL Razer Think Fast, or ESL Think Fast Razer League. Like, this is tremendous. This is absolutely tremendous. You've got to think, if you're OGORKI, like, what went wrong? Swag just, I guess, maybe they intentionally lost the first game. I don't know. Or maybe they want retribution. Rider on the Storm, sitting at half health. He's got to be a little bit careful. He has 50 seconds left on his ultimate. But we do have ulti up on Skywrath Mage and Faceless Void. Even Earthshaker has got his Echo Slam. They're going right for the tier 2. They're just pressuring this down. It's 17 minutes in. This is not quite the 20-minute stomp that we have seen sometimes. As we do have Wazir just trying to keep himself alive. Now about 400 gold away from the Battle Fury, but still, he has no survivability. He's got 900 HP. Faceless Void got about 1,000, as now Wazir silenced up. There is the Chronosphere just to get the kill off on Wazir, and he will fall to Rider on the Storm. It should be the Shadow Strike, should have enough damage. No, it might not be enough. No, he's still alive. And now Real Toxie is forced to jump out of there as Rider on the Storm just realized their mistake. Jumps in, screams of pain, but does get stunned up. There's going to be the follow of Fire Blast. No, there's a stun, but Rider on the Storm has got to get himself out of there. Does use a Sonic Wave just to get that last kill. Guess must have been angry about not getting the kill on any mage. Regen's up. He's going to go try to chase after Infi here, as we have a Mecrophos get a monster kill up top with iMighty. Action both lanes. It's all over the place. This is insane. Absolutely crazy. As we have Elms now getting stunned up top. Timesor is still sitting at so much HP. Now going for the Aghanim Scepter. That's going to be massive if he gets that. Mighty trying to get the last hit on the tower there fails spectacularly as he gives it to the catapult. And now we just have, okay, Battle Fury finally picked up by Wezier, but it just feels like too little too late. As Real Toxie has 2,300 gold in the bank. We have a Blink Dagger now up on Magnus as Kasor, Gassier Rex still no Earth Splitter, no Stomp. Real Toxie tanking this damage, does not care, jumps away. Last hit going the way of Ryder on the Storm, and now we have Swaggy Dudes just back away. They got what they came for. Only one tier 2 tower is standing for OGORKI. It's about 20 minutes into the game. 5 and 22. As we have a Bloodstone now. It was not an Aghanim Scepter. It was actually a Bloodstone, and can you blame him? No. Timesor. I cannot blame him for that. Kind of a greedy pickup, but when you have such an advantage, 15,000 gold and experience, there's no reason not to. OGORKI is still not willing to throw in the towel yet, as we have a Blink Dagger now up on Magnus. They can start to make things happen. They can indeed. It's just up to Ryder on the Storm, not quite so tanky. But I just don't know if I'm going to keep on saying this. Elder Titan needs to get Earth Splitter. He needs something, and he's not getting it as Real Toxie just continues to farm up. And now we have pings out on Wezier as he's doing what Anti-Mage does best, which is flash farm. We get a kill, actually. That's a beyond godlike now for Ryder on the Storm. No follow-up. There is a mana void, though, and Wezier's got to watch out. Swap on Wezier from Infi. Must have been some type of misclick as Ryder on the Storm makes it away. Well, that was weird. And now Real Toxie sitting at Maelstrom, Mask of Madness. He's going to go for the Lightning Lord build, as now we've got Vengeful Spirit dewarding, doing what she can, but Timesor. Now we have a Scepter up on Queen of Pain. Just look at these items difference here, okay? Just look at this. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to point this out. Rod of Atos, Bloodstone. Why don't we just look at the net worth, huh? Yeah, let's look at the net worth. 11,000 net worth on Necrophos, 11,000 net worth on Queen of Pain. Next up on OGORKI is going to be Anti-Mage at 7,000, so we're looking at about a 5,000, little under a 5,000 net worth lead, 4,000 actually. If they had 12,000 it would be 5,000, but they don't. We have Necrophos outlast hitting Anti-Mage. When do you see that happening? I mean, Anti-Mage is trying to get himself back into this game, but he's just he just feels so weak compared to what Swag can throw in there. They have so much that they can use just to lock down this AM. As Timesor is just healing up this creep wave, trying to get the tier 2 tower down. Now it's going to be taken down to about 20% health. Blink away. As we have Mighty fissures, actually a nice fissure, trapping Gassier Rex out and Elms inside, giving them the much needed time in order to take out this final tier 2 tower. As soon as the creep wave shows up, they should get it, but top tower is being pressed in by Wezier, as he's finally starting to do what Anti-Mages, like I said, do best, which is be annoying and split push and split farm all day. And if you just let him do that for too long, he starts to get really scary. One of the fastest flash farmers and one of the most efficient and effective late gamers in Dota 2. Anti-Mage right there. But Gassier Rex again dies. Now 0-7, still no Earth Splitter, not even level 9. When he gets it, he'll have it. He's trying to get the Yules. He will have it soon. I guess. I'm not sure. I just don't know where OGORKI's going to go with this. They haven't picked up a kill since I want to say 10 minutes into the game. It's been all swaggy dudes. And just looking at the graph, you can see the last time they got a kill. Okay, I was wrong. Last time they got a kill was about 17 minutes in. So it's still been 7 minutes, no real kills. They got 1 tower. But all their tier 2s are gone. It's time for high ground. And swaggy dudes not even going for Roche. They want to press the advantage that they have. Now we have finally some tankiness on anti-mage with the power treads. So there's that. As Necrophos just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Blink Dagger, Rod of Atos, Bloodstone. And it just seems like swaggy dudes got all the heroes that they wanted to get. As now we see some rotation, possible rotation on towards Roche from Real Toxie and I Mighty. Actually, hold that thought. We got a kill off. Magnus gets a huge kill on Rider on the Storm. That's an 815 kill streak going the way of Magnus, and that's going to get Gassy Rex's level 9. Went for the Echo Stomp instead of the Earth Splitter. Not sure if that was a wise choice, but now Queen of Pain is down for about 40 seconds. And that's going to basically buy a Black King bar here for Magnus. As now we see pings coming out from swaggy dudes. They are now doing the Roshan. And we have defensive positioning here from both I Mighty and Meme Lord. This Roche should go down quite quickly. Well, not quickly, eventually. A smoke picked up now by Infi. OGORKI might understand something's going on, but they have no wards. They only have this one right here, which is able to scout out the Earthshaker, I believe. No, he's standing right outside that. Smart. How cunning. And Roche now will fall as Meme Lord joins the fight. And Rider on the Storm is here. Actually, it's going to be, yeah, Timezor is going to get the Aegis. Wezier, though, picking up on the last hits and the farm as you look at hero level. He's catching up. That kill on Rider on the Storm was pretty big.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That was almost a 5,000 gold swing. And experience. As things have died down a little bit, this Anti-Mage, OGORKI realized they've got to get this Anti-Mage out of the fight. And he's starting to be really annoying. He's almost got his Manta style. They've decided to do counter anti-mage strategy, which is basically push as hard as you can, faster than the anti-mage can push. And there's a lot of counter push though from OGORKI with the Shockwave and the Echo Stomp, and anti-mage soloing top, actually able to get this one hit off as swaggy dudes not doing anything about this top anti-mage. They're just trying to push mid, but every time their creep wave shows up, it gets taken out. You got a Elder Titan Spirit, and you've got a Shockwave. Now we have DD, Faithless Void. I mean, Swag has got to do something, and they've got to do it right now. They might TP back. Yeah, they're going to TP back, so much time wasted. And Anti-Mage was able to pick up so much farm. Now he should have his Yasha. Or Manta Style. My bad. Yeah, Manta Style is going to be there as soon as he decides to go back. Actually, we have Real Toxie jumps in mid, gets a huge kill. Yes, nice Echo Slam from I Mighty, followed up with a Mystic Flare, but there is the defensive. Mana Void doesn't really do much of anything as Wezier treat, and there's a 4-man kill for Swaggy Dude, so it looks like we only had the 1 TP rotation. Nice bait by Rider on the Storm to make OGORKI believe that they had run out of mid, and then the good counter initiation by Real Toxie. Excellent planning, great setup. And it's just Anti-Mage that's alive, so I mean, no amount of farming. Now he's got the Manta Style, runs in on Rider on the Storm with it, but the illusions are dealt with very quickly. Timezor now has 11 stacks on the Bloodstone, still spams out that Death Pulse and so much healing. On the side of Swaggy Dudes, it feels like even though OGORKI had a great initiation on that one, or they have Wezier trying to keep them in the fight, Timezor is just, he does not care. He's got the Aegis. He's going to keep on healing as fast as he can. Wezier now going to be the focus, is sealed up, and there's the Mystic Flare. Can't blink your way out of that one, Wezier. And Real Toxie now Going to be the focus of these fights. Could be pulled in by the skewer. No, it's going to be a Beyond Godlike now for Timezor, as it's a 5-man wipe and GG called by OGORKI. So that's going to bring us into a game 3.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Wow. Huge early first game translated into an excellent explosive mid game for Swaggy Dudes. It's 1-1 in our playoffs for the ESL Think Fast Razer League. So we'll be right back after a short break to see who emerges victorious onto the the semifinals in our third and final match of Swaggy Dudes versus OGORKI Nirvana Kizoni Nirvana China. OGORKI Kizoni Nirvana China. I have to get that right eventually.